Welcome, everybody, to the Two-Way Street Coffee House. We're excited to have you. We have had live music in this room every Friday night for 54 years. Yeah. Can I see a show of hands? Is it anybody's first time? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so we're very excited that you've come to carry on the tradition of live music in this room tonight and spend the evening with us. It's a special night tonight. We've partnered up with Music and Potlucks, which is a local organization that uses music and all its wonderfulness to help give back to the community. So all of the proceeds from tonight are going to help the West Suburban Community Pantry. So give yourselves a big round of applause. So thank you for helping. There are a lot of food insecure people in our very own community, and so it is really important and really special that you've all agreed to help support them and our community. So thank you so much. So we have a very special music evening tonight. We're going to start out with Mark Dvorak, and then we're going to have Karen, and then after a short break, we're going to do some Charlie, and then Ashley and Simpson will end the night. So thank you so much. We're going to start out with Mark Dvorak. Welcome.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger. I'd hammer out a warning. I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Don't pretend you don't know this. Let's try it together. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. Yeah, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger. I'd hammer out a warning. I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. I had a bell. If I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning. Yeah, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land. I'd ring out danger. I'd ring out a warning. I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. I had a song. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning. I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land. I'd sing out danger. I'd sing out a warning. I'd sing out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Now I got a hammer. Oh, I got a bell. And I got a all over this land. It's the hammer of justice. It's the bell of freedom. It's the song about love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. I had a hammer. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger. I'd hammer out a warning. I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Yeah. Beautiful. Thanks for coming out. Is it sounding okay, Joel?
Yeah.
Great. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for
to Joel and Jennifer and the great people here at the Two-Way Street for bringing us all together tonight to help our neighbors in need. And I want to try a song now. During the pandemic, I had nothing to do. You? And so I wound up getting really good at crossword puzzles. And then after that, I spent a lot of time on the internet. You? And I found this little organization, like the USA Songwriting Contest or something. And they do like a songwriting contest, as best I can tell, every 30 days. And once you're on their email list, you can't get off. And so anyways, during the pandemic, they had this contest to write, it was this time of year, and to write a holiday-themed song with reference to spending the holidays during the pandemic. And I had this idea in my notebook from long ago, long before. And I said, well, I got nothing to do, and I got the crossword puzzle done early that day. And I went upstairs, and I said, I'm going to dig this thing out. And I really had a lot of trouble with it. And so I put on, do you remember Nora Jones? Yeah. And she did it, her first record, such a thing of beauty, and she did covered an old Hoagie Carmichael standard on there called The Nearness of You. And I'm sitting there, so now I'm into the Sudoku, you know, because I can't get an idea. And she sings The Nearness of You, and there was something about that first chord change. I go, that's it. And my song was called Under Mistletoe, and that was the first chord change. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, Hoagie. So I worked it all out. It took the better part of a few days. And actually it took more than that, but I worked it out and put a little recording of it and made a file and sent it in, and I thought, I don't know, I like this song. And I don't know if you've ever written a song, most of them I hate, you know, when they're finished. But this one, I don't know, I think it's pretty good. And so the deal was, they don't tell you how many people applied or sent in an entry. But they said, when we decide on Monday, we're going to announce the 5th place winner, who gets $100. Tuesday we'll announce the 2nd place winner. They get $200. Thursday, Wednesday, is that the next day? Et cetera, till the winner on Friday gets announced, $500 prize. And I'm thinking, I'm feeling good, you know? And so they send the email on Monday, and they list the person who wrote the song. They had their photo and a biography, and I go, top four. And then Tuesday comes, not me either. Okay, now I'm getting excited. Top 3, baby. And then comes Thursday, right? Wednesday. I keep forgetting Wednesday. Anyway, we get down to Friday, and I go, I'm not a bear. I'm not a Chicago Bear. I'm going to win. And it wasn't me. And I thought, rats. And so then next week I got this little certificate in the mail acknowledging my entry, and it said, honorable mention, and a check for $25. So this song was a moneymaker, man, right out of the box. Yeah. It's been a long, hard year. And I've been thinking of you. Temperature sinking, lonely snow falling. I hear you calling softly to me. It's been a long, hard time, and you're so far away. Cold wind so bitter, looks like old man winter has decided he's gonna stay. It sure doesn't feel like Christmas, the happiest time of the year. No handshakes or hugs, no holiday kisses. How I wish you could be here. I hope you're doing well. Who can tell how much longer this might take? Oh, the lights look so pretty in the streets of the city. Hey, maybe everything's gonna be okay. Or hugs, no holiday kisses. How I wish you could be here. I hope you like this card. When you can, please write back to me. And please tell old Santa I don't need nothing under the Christmas tree. You're the one I want, and I wanted you to know I'll be waiting for you under mistletoe. I hate those people. Yes, I did. I listened to them all. And I don't hate them. Well, I think so, but... Well, it's a funny business, you know. I don't really care. I spent that money on something really nice. I think it came in a bottle. I'm not sure anymore, but anyway. This was inspired by the poet Carl Sandburg. And I think about this song is probably 15, 16 years old now. In every hour of every day, let love go on. Let love go on till all of the answers can be made. Let love go on. Let love go on. Let the love of this hour come pouring down. Let love go on. Let love go on. Clean as a crystal, waterfall in the sun. Let love go on. Let love go on. When all of the money and the blood is gone,
Let love go on. Let love go on. Let the tick of the clock wind itself down. Let love go on. Let love go on. Let the beat of your heart be all around. Let love go on. Let love go on. With so little time, so much to be done. Let love go on. Let love go on. In every hour of every day. Let love go on. Let love go on. Let love go on. Let love go on. Let love go on.
Thank you very much. Got a whole evening of some very special people ready to play for you tonight. Thank you for your generosity, and thank you for those watching at home for joining us on either Facebook or YouTube. Is that right? Yep. Wonderful. We lurk a lot at the Two-Way Street on Fridays, right there. I created a name for myself so nobody knows it's me. So nobody knows how cheap I am. Now we enjoy the Two-Way Street and all the great people that come through here to Downers Grove. Since 1970, right? First time I played here was 1982. That's what I said when they told me that. I said, wow. And I remember there was a guy, Frank Saviano, was booking it then, and I got booked off the open stage, and he said, we want to have you for a date. And so the open stage was in like February, and then the booking was in June 12th, if I remember. And so Frank was standing behind the coffee bar there, and I finished, and I went up to him, and when Frank walked out of the room, I walked right behind him. And then when he walked down the hall, I walked right behind him. When he walked back in, I walked right behind him. He goes, don't worry, you'll be back. Oh, the sky's falling down and the creek is coming up. That old rickety bridge, Lord, is running out of luck. Nothing left to do but let the river overflow. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. Yeah, the times are getting harder and the money's getting tight and the cost of living's killing me. Nothing's going right now, the polar cap is melting, the desert's gonna blow. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. When I was a little kid, I did what I was told. Now I go to work each morning in a corporate blindfold, feeling like it's getting late, the gate is gonna close. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. I dug myself a hole and I fell right in. A man comes along asking me where I've been. He said he never really cared, he just lets the four winds blow. It'll be better, it'll be better, it'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better, it'll be really thought the Constitution when he called me back this afternoon. He said he didn't know it'll be better. It'll be better. It'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better. It'll be better. It'll be better when it's better, I suppose. Thinking that the scab is never gonna make it heal, and every broken bone will teach you how it's really gonna feel. But the sun is gonna rise again, the rooster's gonna crow. It'll be better. It'll be better. It'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better. It'll be better. It'll be better when it's better, I suppose. Yeah, the sky is falling down and the creek is coming up. That old rickety bridge, Lord, is running out of luck. Nothing left to do but let the river overflow. It'll be better. It'll be better. It'll be better when it's better, I suppose. It'll be better. It'll be better. It'll be better when it's better, I suppose. All right. Thank you. I think I'll do you one more. Is that all right? Sure. It's time. And thank you again for coming. And this, I was out, when I was a young man, I tried to run away from home about 6 different times. And then I came back every time. So it didn't really work. And my dad said, "Here, I'll help you run away from home. It's time to get an apartment, you know." And one of the times I ran away from home, I never really thought about it that way. I always knew I was coming back. But a friend of mine and I, we rode our motorcycles around the entire country. And it was really quite a kind of a self-test, you know, and just to see if we could do it. And we were riding up Route 1 in California, and we were camped at a little campground. I think they call it a KOA campground, is that right? And there was this big van there, and they had a big tent set up, and we had a guitar with us. That was the summer I learned to play the guitar. And so every night around the campfire, we'd play and sing. And so these people that could really play came and sat around with us, and it was just fantastic. And then all of a sudden the guy goes, he looks at his watch and says, "We gotta go." I go, "Where are you going?" He goes, "We got a gig up the next town over." And I go, "And you stay in a campground?" He goes, "It's cheap." And so I asked the guy's name, and he told me his name, John Wilcox, and I wrote his name down in my notebook. And when I got back home, he had made a record. He said he made a record for Folk Legacy. And so I used to go down to Rose Records in the Loop. They had all the great Folkways records and Folk Legacy records. And sure enough, there was his record right in the bin, John Wilcox. And right on the back of it was the song he sang at our campfire, "I Live One Day at a Time." And so I'd like to show it to you. I live one day at a time. I dream one dream at a time. Yesterday's dead and tomorrow is blind. I live one day at a time. Can you try that? I live one day at a time. I live one day at a time. I dream one dream. I dream one dream at a time. Yesterday's dead, tomorrow's blind. Yesterday's dead and tomorrow is blind. I live one day at a time. Try it again, it sounds beautiful. I live one day at a time. I dream one dream at a time. Yesterday's dead and tomorrow is blind. I live one day at a time. Oh, I bet you're surprised to see me back at home. But want you to know how I missed you while I was gone. Don't ask how long I'll stay. It never crossed my mind. I live one day at a time. Here we go. I live one day at a time. I dream one dream at a time. Yesterday's dead and tomorrow is blind. I live one day at a time. See that sparrow flying across the cloudy sky, looking for a patch of sunlight. So am I. Don't ask how long I'll follow her. Perhaps I won't in time. I live one day at a time. I live one day at a time. I dream one dream at a time. Yesterday's dead and tomorrow is blind. I live one day at a time. I live one day at a time. Thank you. You sound beautiful. Beautiful. Before we introduce our next guest, when I got that record home by John Wilcox, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was written by Willie Nelson, of all people. So that's your free trivia for tonight. And with that, we'll introduce our next guest, and a good friend of Music and Potlucks, a good friend of the Two-Way Street, a wonderful singer-songwriter. And you can go, if you have a pencil, write this down. KarenBarMusic.com. 1K, 2 R's. That's right. In bar. KarenBarMusic.com. And you can you can stream her latest CD called Honey and Dirt. I personally endorsed it. You know why? Because it's cool. And please welcome up our pal, Karen Barr.
Paul's gonna back me up with a little
better.
harmonica. Oh, it goes. A. Ready. Driving in circles, I was lost in Riverside. It was snowing on a Monday in April. Oh, I've been tethered to this ache inside. It's a snag, it's a hook, it's a steady, unstable. And I was thinking about a friend who's got a friend who's trying to get clean. She's raising money, see what kind of help they can buy. In the back and the forth and the places in between. In the dying to stay alive. I looked up to see a mural of a redheaded bird by a service station, small engine repair the sky was turning from bright to bruised. All I can tell you about are the things that I've seen. All I wanna hear, I wanna hear a ring of truth. I looked up to see a mural of a redheaded bird by a service station, small engine repair shop. The pavement was broke, the snow was turning into mud, but he was doing fine. That magnificent bird, and he was doing fine. That magnificent bird. Thank you. Thank you. That song has not been released, but the next song I'm going to play is called Thunder Moon, and it is on that record, Honey and Dirt. I was going to bring some. I was going to tell you could buy one, but I forgot to bring them. But Two miles into Tennessee, I knew you'd rather be in the driver's seat. I spun out and hit the dirt 100 different ways underneath a thunder moon. That's when I thought, there is much I do not know, precious little that I do. I know the sun is gonna rise in the east, but I do not understand. I do not understand the moon. Sometimes it's big and full and bright, and there are nights it's dark and out of sight. Always to the rhythm of its own turning, always to the time of its own tune. And I think there is much I do not know, precious little that I do. I know the sun is gonna rise in the east, but I do not understand. I do not understand the moon. There are orbits and risings, there are the ways the winds will blow. So little do I know, so little, Lord, now, so little. You wanted to grow up and be some kind of cowboy, break the rules and live like an outlaw, spinning silver into fool's gold, rolling riches into ruins. And I think there is much I do not know, precious little the sun is gonna rise in the east. But I will never understand. I'll never understand. This next song's called I Can't Think of Anything But You, and I released this about a year ago as a single. And we used to live in Downers Grove in a little house down on Fairview and Sherman. And when our kids grew up and moved on, we were looking for something new to do, so we decided to sell that house and we moved. We live in Berwyn now. And it was a very exciting time. We were very excited about this move. And the day that we had to surrender possession of the house, we had already given the keys away. We had to get out of there, but we had a few little items left in the house. I could not get out of the house. I couldn't get out of the bedroom.
She just kept sweeping.
I just kept sweeping it. And, like, our real estate agent was there dragging stuff out, and our neighbor came over to drag stuff out. And pretty soon Paul had to just drag me out. So that's what this song, that's what I was thinking about when I wrote this song. There is a feeling of spring in the air. A ripple runs over me and slips through my hand. Suspended and hollow and silent. And I can't think of anything but you. Sweet the soft of your cheek and the sigh of your sleep. I can't think of anything but you. Essence of juniper berries, no, something more floral as I open the door. Floats from your room like a daydream. I am sweeping the closets and corners, once covered in trinkets and trifles, now bare but for dust, and the hem of a drape by the window, where I can't think of anything but you. Sweet the soft of your cheek and the sigh of your sleep. I can't think of anything but you. There are things I've kept and reasons I kept them, like the daintiest jade from the necklace you made. It possesses me. If your voice could be born on the wind here, or the walls held your laughter, I might stay here alone, wrapped in the whispers and the echoes, the whispers and echoes. For I Sweet the soft of your cheek and the sigh of your sleep. I can't think of anything but you. I can't think of anything but you. I can't think of anything but you. I'm going to play two more songs. This is a song called Flash Flood, also off Honey and Dirt. Oh, that didn't sound right at all, did it? This is called Flash Flood. I thought it was you too. There was no warning, it would rain in the morning, all through the day and into the night. The streets would be drowning, the leaves falling forlornly, a case of fight or flight, a flash flood, a flash flood was pouring over me, over me. The wind blistered and boiled the clouds into a coil, pulling me farther away from the light. I heard you reach for me, I saw you telling the story, bone tired and trying to hold tight in a flash flood, a flash flood pouring over me, over me. Please hear what I say, help me wash it away, help me make it right, keep my secrets safe, swim with me under the waves, until all our tears have dried from the flash flood, the flash flood pouring over me, over me. Okay, thank you. That's about right. That's about 20. Keening is next. This is a song called The Keening. Keening, as I understand it, is the sound of communal mourning. And the more people that keen, the better it sounds. It's intentionally dissonant And the chorus goes, the keening. So you could sing that with me. Be really easy. And because it's intentionally dissonant, you don't have to sing it on key. And neither do I. So. Drop a little dirt into a hole 6 feet. Pick up a shovel to carry the trouble for the father who carries the grief. The clouds in his eyes, surrounded by the lines of time, and faith unraveling. Of petals tossed into the sea. You don't tell me, hush, pretty darling, leave it cry and keep. Turn against the tide in the name of the child that used to be. In the close the door, cover your head, don't listen, don't make a sound. 4 minutes, 7 souls, 26 rounds. Left me another mother orphan in another shattered town. Made me lay my baby to sleep in the green hills of Tennessee. For being here and supporting this organization and for inviting me to participate.
Hey, another round of
honored.
applause
Thank
for
you.
Karen Barr. Okay, guys, we're going to take about a 15-minute or so break. The bathrooms are down the hall and on the left, and you can refill your snacks and drinks at this time, and we'll see you back here in about 15 more minutes. Okay, everybody, we're going to get started again. I have just a few announcements to make, and then I'm going to introduce you to Stephanie from Music and Potlucks. So next week in this room, we have an open mic. So it is your chance to be up on this stage. So come on out. It's always a really nice time. There's always a great amount of new people and regular people that like to come. On your table, there's some flyers talking about other upcoming events here at the coffee house, and on the back is a calendar. We have lots of flyers on the shelves outside and the bulletin boards that talk about not only what's happening here, but also all the great music venues right around this area, so please be sure to check it out. Also, Joel has been working very hard and really has almost all of 2025 completely booked. I know. So people want to play here, it turns out. So please check out the website, because we've got a lot of information on the website that's new, that shows all the fabulous people that will be coming up throughout 2025. This is an all-volunteer operation over here at the Two-Way Street. So I want to take some special time to thank our volunteers. We have Ruth and Tim at the counter. Yes, and a special thank you to Ruth, who always makes sure our room is very festive, not only for the holidays, but all the seasons and holidays throughout the year. So thanks to Ruth, that's wonderful, we love it. Christina's helping at the door. Joel is doing sound. And my name is Jennifer, so thank you so much for coming out tonight. I want to introduce to you now Stephanie from Music and Potlucks, and she's going to come up here and say a few words to talk about what Music and Potlucks does. All right, so come on up.
Yep. Thank you, Jen, and thanks again to Joel and Jennifer for having us tonight, and also for a wonderful year of programming. So I'm Stephanie Schroet. I'm part of Music and Potlucks, and we started back in 2017. We planned a concert. Some friends and I decided, and Mark Dvorak, that we wanted to bring people together to sing. And we also thought, well, we're all getting together, why don't we also help other people? And so we had a concert in Forest Park, sold about 115 tickets, and we helped out Beyond Hunger and also a homeless organization called Beds Plus. And we kind of liked that formula. And we thought it was a kind of a fun idea, and so we kept planning events. And people would bring their cans of food, and we would take them to the pantries, and then we thought maybe we should actually become a nonprofit, because it seems like we're building momentum here. And that was, like I said, in 2017, and we've done more than 200 events since then. Yep, thank you. It's been a wonderful, wonderful. Check out our website for Play It Forward, and you'll see all the organizations that we have helped since we started. And tonight, as you know, we are here to support the West Suburban Community Pantry. I went on their website to find out a little bit about what they're up to. And in 2023, they donated out 2.8 million pounds of food to more than 110,000 individuals. So as you can see, the need is great. So one can of beans and one can of soup at a time, and we are making a difference. It makes me think about the Margaret Mead quote. Who knows that? I have to look at my little notes here. Never doubt that a small group of individuals can make a difference. In fact, it's the only group that can. So thank you so much for being here tonight and for making a difference. It is now my pleasure to introduce our next singer. And this person is Charlie Archambault. We have known Charlie since he was in 8th grade when he started playing Music and Potlucks events, but he started playing music at the age of 5 and took lessons at the Old Town School of Folk Music. I'd like to ask if anybody here can raise their hand if they have played music alongside Ella Jenkins. Anybody in the room? Charlie just raised his hand. I think that's a pretty fun fact about Charlie. So, without further ado, join me, please bring your hands together for Charlie Archambault. No. What?
On the ledge.
Put it on the ledge.
Yeah. There we go.
Cool. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Charlie. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in the most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. For here am I floating in my tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. Though I've crossed 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very still. And I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much, she knows. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead. There's something wrong, can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? And I'm floating around my tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna go no pick for this one. use to sit and wonder why, babe. It'll never do you any good. And there ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. And it'll never do somehow. When the rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm a-traveling on, but don't think twice, it's alright. And there ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, a light I've never known. And there ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, I'm on the dark side of the road. But I wish there was something you would do or say to try to make me change my mind and stay. But we never did much talking anyways, so don't think twice, it's alright. And there ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. And there ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, I can't hear you anymore. I'm a-walking and a-wandering on this winding road. I once loved a woman, a child, I'm told. She wanted my heart and she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. I'm walking on this long, lonesome road, babe. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye is too good of a word, babe, so I'll just say fare thee well. I'm not saying that you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You kinda just wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Just speed it up a little bit. More life in this. Oh, I hear that train a-coming, it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. That train keeps a-rolling down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy and don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, and they're probably drinking coffee and they're smoking big cigars. Well, I knew I had it coming, I know I can't be free, but those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Free me from this prison. If that railroad train was mine, I'd probably take it a little further down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that train whistle blow my blues away. This is a personal favorite from my one of my favorite bands, Wilco. Hope you guys like it. Gonna kind of reach in the vocals here, so just bear with me. Quick shout out to Two-Way Street for hosting this event, for Music and Potlucks for helping put it together. Jesus, don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can combine anything you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. They shine like a setting sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, singing sad songs, tuned to chords, strumming down your cheeks, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Don't cry, you can rely on me, honey. You can come by anytime you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. They shine like a setting sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, singing sad songs, tuned to chords, strummed down your cheeks, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Voices whine, skyscrapers are scraping together. Your voice is smoking last cigarettes, all you can get, turning your orbit around. Our love, our love, our love is all we have. Our love is all in God's money. Everyone is a burning sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, singing sad songs, tuned to chords, strummed down your cheek, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Voices whine, skyscrapers are scraping together. Your voice is smoking last cigarettes, all you can get, turning your orbit around. Last cigarettes are all you can get, turning your orbit around. Last cigarettes are all you can get, turning your orbit around. fun ones. These are both in the same key, but I think you'll enjoy them. To Deep Ellum to have a little fun. You better have your $15 for when the policemen he come. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Once I knew a preacher, he preached the Bible through and through. Till he went down to Deep Ellum, now his preaching days are through. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Once I had a sweetheart and she meant the world to me. Till she went down to Deep Ellum and she ain't what she used to be. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. If you go down to Deep Ellum, have your money in your shoes. 'Cause the women in Deep Ellum got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. About love giving sight to the blind. But my kind of love is what causes the sun to shine. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little lover boy. Well, I love my woman with my heart and soul. And love like us can never grow old. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little lover boy. I love my baby like the finest of wines. And love like ours will stand the test of time. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little lover boy. I love my baby with my heart and soul. Love like us can never grow old. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little lover boy. right. That's all I have for you tonight. My name is Charlie Archambault. Thank you so much for listening. Up next, we have Ashley and Simpson.
I'm the Simpson part. Thank you, sir. Hi, Mom. She's watching from home.
It's because we're old and we can't remember anything.
Or C.
Or C, but it'll be fine.
Wait, this is going to be catastrophic, though, as soon as that leg goes off. All right. Are you feeling good?
Thanks for coming, everybody. This has been a really special evening. And how about Charlie?
Yeah.
So,
I was negotiating with his agent. Maybe he'll come back. He's in demand, though. I think he's going to go to college or something like that. I guess there's more important priorities in life. But, we'll see if he makes it back here, right?
Yeah, right.
But it's times like these that we count our blessings,
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's what we do.
Are you ready?
When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep. And I fall asleep counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all. And I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about a nursery and I picture curly heads, and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. So if you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. That's from my favorite movie, White Christmas. I watch it every year. And every time we get a chance to perform kind of near the holidays or just in between time, we like to do that one.
We didn't practice this next one, but Ren asked for it, so we're trying to make good.
Right.
And if you don't like it, blame him.
It is.
So.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to rise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night.
So you're supposed to make bird sounds. Right, okay.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life,
to
Doing this one. This was one of the first winter songs we've ever
Yes,
done.
winter.
And, we know it's not Christmas time anymore, but we're doing a winter song.
It doesn't talk about Christmas technically,
It doesn't. No, it's a winter song.
but you all know it, so please sing along.
Please sing along. Yeah.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, the snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the bluebird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking in a winter wonderland.
In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man," but you can do the job when you're in town.
Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made. Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow, we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kids knock him down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets a chillin', we'll frolic and play the Eskimo way. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. You guys,
We should take that on the road. That sounded awesome.
I'm sorry. What do you want to tell the story about this one? We have a really fun video that
Well, it's a
Jen-
lyric video. It's not like a video. But yeah, we
and it's released
we
on the streaming
recorded and
services
released the song a couple years ago.
with
3
one of
or
the
4
best
years.
saxophone players in Chicago. He's first call for Barry Manilow, so we're proud of it. But Steve Schnall is his name.
Steve Schnall, and so go on YouTube and check it out. What are you doing?
Or your favorite
New
streaming
Year's Eve?
service.
Or your favorite streaming?
Do you want to tell the story about it though? Wasn't he
Is there a story?
begrudging that it became a?
Oh, right.
Well,
So this was written by a man named Frank Lesser, and it's actually not a holiday song. It's not a New Year's Eve song. He was just writing about meeting a girl, and I don't know, it was like March, and he was so smitten by this girl that he wanted to lock her in for her New Year's Eve plans. And so he was kind of a little disgruntled that it became a holiday or New Year's Eve song. But we have a recording of it, and we're going to do What Are You Doing New Year's Eve? So I don't know what you're doing New Year's Eve, but we're going to be performing at Off Square in Woodstock. So come on out. We're going to be a part of their evening of music and closing out the festivities, so that should be fun. All right. Maybe it's much too early in the game. But I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of the 1,000 invitations you receive. Ah, but in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of the 1,000 invitations you receive. Ah, but in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve.
So I don't know about this.
I know.
You know, we planned this
This is either
with
gonna
the
be-
music and potlucks, and I say, Mark, you know, Stephanie, you guys program the night, you know, and bring in some artists, and they let us play, thankfully. But they put like all these great artists before us, and now like we have to like live up to that. They set the bar so high. This is hard. We're gonna try something new, just
I
in
know.
the spirit of
I have to see the words.
new stuff. But it's just a really beautiful song. I was like totally petitioning for a different song altogether, and she's like, "We're gonna do this one." I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right." I'm like, "We haven't even played
And
it
then
yet."
I'm like, have you heard this? He's like,
And like, this was at rehearsal yesterday, and like, I'm like, "Okay, all right.
So there's a singer-songwriter, country mostly
Melt
artist,
your heart, though.
by the name of Casey Musgraves. She's amazing. So she has a song called "The Architect," and I love it. And I learned it 2 days ago, and here we are.
But she recorded it wrong because we recorded it. We're playing it the right way. At least if we can get it right. At least when we
You already
record
mean
it.
because hers is in like 12/8 time?
Because we like our version better.
Oh, I can't.
Because we always make our versions our own, don't we? But all right, I'll be quiet. It's called The Architect, right? And are you going to study architect? Is it Charlie? Aren't you going to study that? Yeah. But I don't know, maybe this is a different kind of architect. But all right, here we go. You ready?
Even something as small as an apple, simple and somehow complex, small and divine, three sweetest divine. Can I speak to the architect? There's a canyon that cuts through the desert. Did it get there because of a flood? Was it devised, or were you surprised when you saw how grand it was? Was it thought out at all, or just paint on a wall? Is there anything that you regret? I don't understand. Are there blueprints or plans? Can I speak to the architect? Sometimes I look in the mirror, wish I could make a request. Could I pray it away in my shapeable clay? Or is this as good as it gets? One day you're on top of the mountain, so high that you'll never come down. Then the wind at your back carries ember and ash and burns your whole house to the ground. Was it thought out at all, or just paint on a wall? Is there anything that you regret? understand? Are there blueprints or plans? Can I speak to the architect? I thought that I was too broken, maybe too hard to love. I was in a weird place and I saw the right face, and the stars and the planets lined up. Does it happen by chance? Is it all happenstance? Do we have any say in this mess? Is it too late to make some more space? Can I speak to the architect? This life that we make, is it random or fate? Can I speak to the architect? Is there an architect?
It didn't take her long to convince me to do that song. It melts my heart. That's
It's
great.
a good one, right? She knows what she's doing.
She does.
That's why she makes the big bucks.
Right, and gets the Grammys, right? I should have tuned this.
I know, we
That was
sound
my
terrible.
first mistake, yeah. So, and the other song wouldn't have been worth it. I mean, this was better. I mean, like, you know, it was a nice song, but,
Yeah.
you know. All right, so are we doing this next one? Oh, so if you have keys in your pocket, I need you to grab your keys. This is kind of I borrowed this from Muriel Anderson.
Wait, hold on.
And because we need some jingling on the keys, because we forgot our jingle bells. See, you're getting it right. You'll know your cue too. It's called. Are we ready?
Uh-huh.
Oh, did something happen? Or-
No, I just was
Okay.
completely
Oh, we good now? All right. Yep. All right. Are we good? Is there something different? So. All right,
I was in 6/8
so-
time still.
Yeah, oh,
I know, that's why I was
you
like,
kind of hung on
let's
that song.
go.
So this is a really fun song by Gordon Lightfoot. Maybe you've heard of him. It's called
Yeah.
"Song for a Winter's Night," and you know your part. Jingle the keys when you know your part. It's going to start right off the top. So
So we're
get
gonna
ready to
do
jingle.
this, and then we're gonna give ourselves an encore, and then we're gonna do one more.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because nobody, I mean nobody.
Not
gets
even
out of this-
ourselves.
Not even ourselves.
Can we give ourselves the hook though too?
We
I mean,
could.
that's, like, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So get right off the
Right-
top.
right off the
Everybody jingle.
get-go.
1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. Nice.
The lamp's burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still within the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love upon this winter's night with you.
Here's your part.
Nice. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon each page the words of love you sent me. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love upon this winter's night with you.
Here we go.
light steals across my window pane, where webs of snow are drifting. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold hands I love upon this winter's night with you, and to be once again with you.
Last chance.
Nice. Oh, nice. Well, this has been such a special night. So thank you.
You're $20 on the counter there.
Yeah, right?
it's like, that's brilliant.
So thank you to Mark. Let's hear for
Yes.
Mark.
Mark.
Let's hear for Karen Barr and Charlie.
Aaron Barr.
And from Music and Potlucks.
Yes.
Stephanie from Music and Potlucks. They do wonderful things. So please check out their website and all of the wonderful events that they do. They are really like doing it for the community. And they're very helpful, giving all kinds of money and resources to people in need right here, right in our surrounding communities and areas. So I think it is really, really special, and I'm super proud to be a part of such a wonderful evening, and I'm glad that the coffee house could participate too. So thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So it's almost New Year's Eve. So we're gonna end with a little Auld Lang Syne.
And we're gonna do the normal melody of it because
Oh.
Andrew Calhoun has not released his book yet, and he's
Oh,
doing a
that's
big book about Robert Burns, and apparently
this isn't the right
this
melody?
isn't the right melody, and one of his editors put this in there. So,
Well.
but we'll do the right version as soon as Andrew publishes his book, right? So, but that'll be not this year.
All right. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne, for old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Thank you, everybody. Happy New Year. Thanks for coming.
All right. Oh, we're doing the drawings, right?
All right.
We have the raffle.
And take the stage.
We have the potluck prize.
All right. And fear not, if you don't win tonight, what can they do? They can reach out to Music and Potlucks and we can schedule a house concert at your house. Reach out to us. We plan house concerts, all sorts of events.
Here, I'm gonna hold it
All right.
because we don't want anybody cheating. Here it is. This is the winner of the potluck prize, which includes this basket. Am I holding up the right basket?
Yes, you are.
And there's
It's
a
the one
book.
and only.
There's a book and a cup and a candle and 2 CDs. And if you win, you can have a house concert at your home, or better yet, convince one of your friends to have it at their home. And I'd be pleased to come and play for you, and we'll do this again in your community. So Stephanie
All
has the
right.
winner right here.
Ken Mylander.
Ah, there they are.
Longtime friends of Music
Can
and
I trade
Potlucks.
it for the billion? No, well, that's right. No offense.
Do I hear Is this a bid?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Everyone, thank you.
Thank you so
Joel
much,
and
everybody.
Jennifer. Thank you, Two Way Street. Thank you, friends, for helping our neighbors in need. That's what it's all about. Great. Drive safe. We'll see you next time. Who's playing next week? Open mic right here at the Two Way Street. Get your strings and get them in tune. We'll see you later. Happy New Year.